My burps are
Alrighty.
baby burps.
Must we start with burps every time? Every time.
It's always, we never get quiet in time, ever.
No, never.
We never shut up.
Welcome in, Trash Gob and Magus. Welcome in, everybody. I am happy to have you guys here. Oh, every time.
There it is.
Every time.
I give it a 6 out of 10 though.
It was weak. I had to swallow
Could have
air
been better.
to go off. I had to swallow air to get it to go.
Yeah,
that makes me
deal with the demon last time.
Yeah, that was weak compared to last time. Yeah, even chat's saying it was weak. 2 at best on the burp scale. Wow.
Damn.
Wow.
Like that's a little harsher than I would have gone, but
let's not bully Karu now.
Someone's giving you a 5.
It was
I was being
Kaya's
nice,
just not
guys.
a burper.
Gosh.
Yeah, Kaya's just not a burper. Oh, welcome in, everybody. I hope you're all doing well. For those of you who have not managed to catch one of these beforehand, hi, I am May. I am your god DM for this.
Our lovely DM.
Yes. Karu's skills are an embarrassment and he should lose 10 HP.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves. We might.
Damn, Bone Fox. Damn. Take 1 psychic damage. Ooh. Oh!
There we go.
I hate it here.
Felt it crawl up my chest.
I hate it here. Make that 2 psychic damage.
But still to Kaya.
Yeah, right, but still to me.
Yeah, but still to Kaya. Yeah. But yes, I am here with 4 out of the 5 of our lovely players. Our little goblin friend got kidnapped last session. Yeah, and if you want to know anything about the like, you want links to the players' channels because they are all streamers. Ta-da! You should totally go follow them. Also, if you guys want to introduce yourselves, because we do have some new people in.
Hi, I'm Kaya. I'm the Chunibyo.
Oh my god.
I'm the Chunibyo Kitsune that is obsessed with hunting vampires.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Oh wait, who's next?
You.
Is it me? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Hello, I am Shu. I am playing Lear, the who wants to be chaotic and be free druid, but is being forced to be the mother all of a sudden of every of the group. Forced character development at max speed.
Truly. I'm Gal. I'm playing Irie. I am the reason that Lear has to go through character development.
You were supposed to be the mom of the group, but look at us now.
Now she's having drug trips.
Now I'm having drug trips.
Tripping on mushrooms.
I'm the parasites telling you to touch things that you shouldn't.
Yeah.
The parasites might win. Just a spot.
Alright, Aegis?
I am. Wait, do I introduce my character? I'm Aegis. I'm a big sad lizard boy, crocodile man. Should.
Who does death rolls?
I'm in more than one way of.
Yeah.
Actually, yeah.
I do death rolls to enemies, and then they cause me to have to do death rolls. Sometimes both at the same time.
Yeah. Yeah, our poor...
Especially when people randomly, for some reason, burst on fire. Who knows why?
Yeah, you know.
No reason.
It was the wind.
Damn.
First the wind
Wait
took
a
out
minute, I am the
Malachi,
wind.
and then it tried to take you out.
Hold on a minute, I am the wind.
We all die. You either kill yourself or get killed. What you gonna do?
The wind is whatever Kaya claims the wind is at this moment.
Yeah.
I'll have you know, Kaya, I am the storm.
I feel bad for the people that have not been here the whole time and do not realize that what this running joke is.
Go watch the VODs, you fucks.
Yeah, you fuck.
You're missing a lot of context.
They
If you
are
do
all on
not-
YouTube.
If you do not go watch the VODs right now, I will become your new stepfather, and it will not be with your mother. I'm fucking your dad.
Oh my god.
Do it.
And it will not be a loving connection, just like
It will
between
not be a
Aegis
loving
and Puff.
connection.
No.
Kinky.
Let me tell you something. The evil stepmother from Snow White ain't got shit on. That was Cinderella.
Yeah.
Ain't got shit on
We
me.
get there eventually. We got there in the end, and that's all that matters.
I'm so tired.
I can already tell I'm gonna get broken so many times.
I think Sleep Deprived Helios is my favorite so far.
He's so
Yeah.
good. He's so good.
All right.
All right. Yes. So where last we left off, you guys fought some ghosties, a ghoul, a banshee that Kaya, I think, sent screaming somewhere else in the Temple of Ilva. And Irie noticed that there was a little dragon, a little golden etching of a dragon behind the Ilva statue, and she pressed it, and a secret passageway opened.
Downstairs.
And I'm still staring at this red stone.
Yes.
Just,
Yes, you are. You are indeed still staring at the
and I'm still staring.
red stone that is just kind of like pulsing. Like it spins a little bit. It's almost got its own like gravitational pull as it's like moving within itself.
Oh, it's shiny. Oh no, it's shiny. I know something bad will happen if I touch this, guys, but I really want to touch. I just want to see what happens. I know it's bad, but I want to know what that is.
Dun 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 dun
Yeah.
dun dun dun.
Play the Jeopardy music. I'm gonna have to like roll a will save against my own myself at this rate.
Honestly, you might.
I mean,
Can I do that?
Yeah.
What? Oh wait. Oh, crap! I don't have my sheet up.
That might be a problem.
Is
Oh,
it just
wait, it
me,
should
or
be in
did the
here, hold on.
staircase going down underneath the church kind of look like crypts to you guys?
do they?
That's kind of where vampires live.
You're making connections.
Really? You think that I'm making connections with the people in this town? I've been trying. I'm not exactly sure. I've been trying to like make my moves and like really settle into the society here, but I was worried that people weren't reacting well.
Hey May, while they're talking,
Mhm.
I'm just gonna slowly inch closer and closer and end up touching the stone.
Okay. 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 Okay, first off, go ahead and give me a will save.
Okay, let them
You
talk
will
for a second
save.
while I track down my character sheet. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no worries.
You think that maybe with these connections that I've made that I can maybe get some ice cream?
Maybe we could see about that. That person who sold you the hat seemed to really like you.
Oh, yeah.
We could maybe talk to her and see if she knows where some ice cream is.
I bet you people will see the hat and they'll be like, that person needs ice cream.
Exactly. That's why you bought it, right?
Yeah, obviously.
Mm.
Do I still have my stupid hat?
You do indeed still have a wagon wheel strapped to your head with a picnic blanket.
Yeah.
It kind of like wobbled off a little bit during the fight, but it's still there.
It's crooked now for style points.
Yeah, it's still
Puff
spinning a
still
little
have their
bit in the
flower?
air.
I am
Puff
so
still has their
sly.
flower, right?
Yes, Puff still has a flower, like a tulip hat. So you guys are still styling and profiling.
They'll clearly know that Puff needs ice cream too. That's what a hat means, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Hats indicate that you need
Okay,
something.
I am ready
Therapy,
to roll
most
this.
likely.
Okay, go for it. Collect a
Okay,
cat
it's a
bones.
D20, right?
D20, and then the will save is its own like thing in on the sheet.
Okay. I got a 15.
A 15. Okay. So you kind of the parasites have been telling you to touch this thing, even though everything in your body is like, maybe I shouldn't touch a weird glowing gem that's just been left out in the open of a sealed up temple dedicated to an evil goddess. Maybe I shouldn't do that. But the parasites are so compelling. And as you kind of like reach for it, you feel this like shudder like run down your body, almost like all of a sudden you feel like multiple eyes watching you as you like you inch a finger closer and closer and closer, and as it gets closer you feel this heat coming off of it, this like almost like you're approaching an open flame, and your finger makes contact with it, and all of a sudden you are like, you feel yourself, you're no longer in the temple, you're in some other plane of existence, and the most horrifying creatures are like rising out of the depths to try and grab at you. You see things that are just like almost like piles of meat, like sentient like bits of flesh and muscle, like trying to grab at you. You see a beholder kind of like emerging out of the ground, trying to come for you, and this searing heat like pulses over you. The rest of you see Lear make just the barest bit of contact with this stone before this wall of flame just engulfs her.
Oh no.
Oh God.
Hold on, let me I need my dice. All right.
I'm gonna rush forward and tackle her out of the fire.
Lear takes 16 damage
Oh boy.
Oh, fuck.
and is on fire.
Oh boy. Sometimes.
Oh my god, wait, she's on fire?
Yeah, she's on fire.
Oh no.
Like the wall of flame just erupting and encasing her entire body.
Am I able to cast anything at this point?
You could try.
I'm gonna cast Create Water.
Okay.
Alright. And would it be Arcana or would it be...
It would be Arcana, but it is going to be at disadvantage because you are currently on fire.
Okay, so I have to roll it twice and...
Roll it
the
twice,
D20
take the
twice.
lowest number.
Okay, lowest number. Okay, got it. Okay, high roll. Please. Okay, I got a 16.
A 16, okay. Somehow Lear kind of manages to focus enough to cast Create Water, and this deluge of water out of nowhere like just starts pouring down on top of her while the flames are kind of rising from beneath her. And it's kind of working. Your skin's not burning quite so much.
No.
And you begin to...
Sorry, everybody else was making such bad decisions. I felt like I needed to make one.
Is she still on fire?
She's still on fire. You see poor Puff like rushing over to try and help. Poor baby is panicked. That is an absolutely panicked alligator crocodile with a tulip hat.
I forgot about the tulip hat.
And you
have
feel...
an idea.
No, your tulip hat will catch on fire. No.
I have an idea.
Oh,
She's
no.
on fire. That's not... She's not a vampire, is she?
Can I undo?
Not unless it was fire due to sunlight, right?
Oh,
No,
okay.
Sometimes
Can I-
fire just happens, right? This
Can
was
I-
fire due to a crystal.
Hey guys, I know you're like really focused on this vampire stuff, but I'm kind of on fire.
Can I undo the wrapping that is holding my funny little wheel hat on, take the picnic blanket, and kind of like put it over Lear as kind of like a way to put it out?
Like a fire blanket? Yeah,
Yeah.
go for it.
What I do for that?
Well, are you just putting the blanket on Lear, or are you gonna try and like stop, drop, and roll Lear and like smother
No.
them?
Smack them as hard as you can with the blanket to put out the fire.
Okay. So Kaya's not allowed to suggest things anymore.
Yeah,
So,
like what are you
hold on,
trying to
I
do
want-
with it?
I want to like just throw it over Lear and like wrap her up in it,
Scared before I
pick her up, put her on the ground, and just start rolling her like a rolling pin.
No.
Yes.
Give me a strength check.
That would be a D20, right?
That's gonna be a D20 plus whatever your strength modifier is.
I take it back. Your idea is better.
Where's my strength multiplier?
Hold on, let me look at your sheet.
I do this every time.
You do. You really do. So you see the
Top
column
left.
that says ability scores? It's the number that's on the left.
Okay. Oh, okay. So D20 and then plus 5.
Yeah,
That
he's
is
got
a 19, so 24.
Yeah, so Aegis quickly like rips off the blanket from his little funny wheel hat. The wheel comes clattering to the ground. Irie, as it rolls, you start seeing it in golden again. With little like sparks.
Enjoy the PTSD.
Oh,
Like,
that's so good.
I'm putting this in my notes.
Coming from behind it. And Aegis just like kind of bodily tackles Lear. Like he holds the blanket up like a little kid trying to put a sheet on, like all four corners, like a starfish, and just kind of tackles Lear. Manages to get Lear wrapped up while the water is still like beating down on Lear, and just starts rolling Lear out in front of this statue like a rolling pin. The fire does indeed go out.
I did it. I saved Lear.
When
I know I
Lear,
sound
honey-
like I'm laughing, but this is 100% tears.
You take another like 3 damage.
Okay.
And you are crispy.
I'm feeling a little crispy. I got a nice little tan going, I guess.
More like a char.
It's like
I'm gonna go over
beach, really.
I'm gonna give Lear my chalice and tell her to drink from it.
Are you still watching the wheel? As it's
Yeah, I'm just like
It's like you didn't
glancing
even
back
take
at
it.
it. Like I look like so paranoid.
I'm going to rush over and tackle the wheel. You're not going anywhere.
I can just
Kaya,
it's just Irie's like hand is shaking. It's giving me the chalice, and I'm like,
eyes are like wide.
Exactly.
Kaya just tackles, like she just pounces on the wheel and it kind of like clatters as it like comes to a stop with Kaya just like hunkered down on top of it. Yeah.
Yeah.
hey guys, what do you think our party's alignment is? Just quick question.
Chaotic.
Lawful good.
It's absolutely
Definitely.
lawful good, guys. It's
Yeah.
absolutely lawful good.
100%.
If Lear drinks the chalice, you get 12 hit points back.
Chaotic
Okay,
dumb.
okay.
Yeah. Chaotic
Alright.
dumb is the correct answer.
No, it's just chaotic, full stop.
There's no direction. Oh my gosh.
All right.
Okay. How many hit points did I get back again?
I think Irie said 12, right?
12, yeah,
Okay.
12.
Okay, all right.
Mm-hmm. So no longer on fire.
Oh, good.
The
Thank
wheel
goodness.
is pinned under
I
Kaya.
got it.
As you guys are like, everything is kind of like coming to a stop. Irie,
Yes.
you being kind of closest to where the secret door opened up,
Okay.
you smell something. Well, okay. Underneath the smell of cooked Lear,
Yeah.
you smell something like metallic, coppery, just kind of like wafting from underneath.
Coppery just like metal or coppery like blood?
You can roll a perception check if you want to know.
Okay.
Can I roll one as well?
Oh, I got a nat 20.
Nat 20, let's go.
Beautiful.
I got a nat 1.
You balance each other out.
Yeah.
What are the
Okay.
odds of that shit? I want to know the odds
I
of
don't even
that.
need to roll. I don't even need to roll.
That is so funny. Okay.
It's definitely blood for Lee.
Well, yeah, Lear, right now, Lear is like, I actually smell pretty tasty, aside from the, like, burning hair bits.
Pretty much. It's like fried green beans, probably.
Yeah. Yeah. Fried green beans with, like, a bit of bacon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
Just a slight bit of ham hock, if you will.
it's the whole meal.
Yeah.
I'm serving.
Kaya is so focused on this wheel. Like, she is in a stance. She's got it pinned. You'd think she just came out of an action movie, and she's like, I'm watching you. You are so focused on this wheel that, like, nothing else exists right now.
The wheel is a vampire.
You're so
Hey,
convinced it's a vampire in disguise.
Hey, Irie, you said this wheel was special. Do you think if we took the spokes and sharpened them, we can make them into vampire killing stakes?
Probably.
Meanwhile, Irie, you, amidst all of this, you have transcended. You are like another plane of existence when it comes to your observational skills all of a sudden. Like, you can isolate almost any given thing that is happening around you. So, like, focusing in on the tunnel and what is coming from the tunnel, you can hear water in the distance. That smell, definitely blood. You hear something kind of moving around in the tunnel, and it sounds very like bone on bone grinding noises, but like mixed in with a little bit of fleshy, a little bit of squish, if you will. And you can tell that this tunnel, it seems to go pretty deep. So there probably is some kind of a large chamber at the other end of this thing, which could lead you somewhere.
All right. It's gonna look like Irie is just possessed by this thought. So I just want her to like zone in on looking at this like secret passageway and just repeat all this information to them. But
Okay.
just like monotone. Like there's water and there's blood and there's something down there.
Okay. You all have this information now.
All but me. I'm too focused on the wheel.
Yeah, all but
of course.
Well, Kaya heard it, but it's in one ear, out the other. All of her thoughts are consumed by this wagon wheel that is on the floor.
My my eye patch blocked out the sound.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Wait, is the picnic blanket still intact?
It
Or was it destroyed?
I'm gonna say it's not completely destroyed. There are patches that were kind of stuck to Lear's skin because, you know,
Oh boy.
3rd degree burns.
Can I still use it as a strap for my hat?
Yes, but it smells like barbecue meat.
Oh, fuck yeah.
It's a win in Agents of Silence.
I would like
Meanwhile,
to
I've
take
got
the
permanent
blanket off.
polka dots on some of my skin.
Yeah,
I
Lear
wanna
has a
pry.
couple polka dots now.
I want to pry the bits, like most of the blanket,
No.
despite the bits that are sticking to Lear. No, the little bits that are stuck to you can stay. I would like to pry like the most part of it off
Mhm.
of Lear. Go, you're welcome,
Really?
and then walk
I
over
really
it, put my
got
hat
it.
back on.
It's my fresh burns.
Well, your fresh burns have like healed a little bit with the
Mostly.
power of
Okay.
Irie's chalice. They went from like
And
3rd degree burns to like the kind of burn you get from a curling iron. You know?
Okay, so really, I just stayed in the tanning bed too long. It's okay, guys.
Yeah, but you do definitely have a couple patches of skin that have like a little polka dot.
Damn, getting burned must suck.
Yeah.
Can't imagine.
And
We
Puff
should
is
save vampires.
kind of like curled around you protectively. He's like very worried. His whole body is kind of wrapped around you almost like twice because of how large he is. But he's also very intrigued by the fact that you suddenly smell like barbecued meat.
Why are you looking at me like that, Puff? Why are you looking at me like that, EJ?
His jaw just slowly opening.
There's a little bit of drool.
Irie!
Aegis, did you come and take the wheel back?
I would like to.
Okay, I guess I'll let it go.
Don't worry, I'll keep the vampire in check.
That wheel is
Just like you
perfect
did the
vampire
last one.
killing.
Don't worry, I'll keep it safe for you.
Oh, what if
Oh no.
What if we like got the more spokes and then glued them to the outside and sharpened them and then we turned it into like this big chakram that you threw at vampires and it like would spin through the air and then stick directly in their hearts?
I think we save that one for when we have time to practice with it, you know?
I'm sorry, out of character, Karu, you are really taking this Kung Lao bit to heart, huh?
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh god.
Oh, the death hat.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna climb back on Aegis's back.
Okay. All right. What do you guys want to do? Would you like to descend? Would you like to go back out the way that you came? What do you want to do?
We did fight last time, and I did just get burnt to a crisp, and Aegis keeps looking at me real weird. Should we maybe go for a rest first, or should we go down?
We should probably rest a little first if people
Yeah.
need it.
I yawn.
Okay.
Yeah, I
Okay.
can rest.
Are you guys gonna
Are we-
rest here?
Yeah, are we gonna rest inside of this place?
Well, there's a see-through wall. We could just walk out of the temple, so that way we're not on sacred ground when we rest.
You know, wasn't the other temple like kind of sad?
The other temple.
Like,
Not
we
sad,
could-
like-
I'm-
not sad like depressing, but like sad like it was sad.
Like it was sad, and so isn't it kind of sad because like people aren't there? So maybe we go rest in there.
That's valid.
Can you promise me that you won't get too close to the mushrooms if we go in there?
I cannot.
I
make such
I
promises.
promise that I will do my best.
I can't make that promise because I'm riding on Aegis's back. So if he goes near the mushroom, I'm helpless.
I'm more worried about Aegis getting too close to me at this rate.
I'll
No,
walk between y'all.
Nice.
Okay.
Bacon.
See, Aegis is just hungry.
Okay.
That's what I'm worried about.
So you guys kind of find the illusion wall again. Some with a little bit more ease than others. Exit the temple. As you guys walk outside, there's that kind of switch of like that, or almost aura switch, like whiplash that was happening before, of kind of leaving an area that is feeling very like oppressive, very like closed in, to almost waiting for something to happen as you step outside. From what you can tell, based on the amount of lights that are coming from the kind of main portion of this underground city, most of the people that are still around have kind of like retreated to their homes. There's a lot less light than there was before, whatever could pass for kind of nighttime in this context. And as you make your way over to Lunaria's temple, that like brightness almost returns, that feeling of, oh my gosh, there's people back. And that loneliness kind of starts to settle in, but it seems a little bit lighter this time around.
Hi, Lunaria, we're back.
Alrighty. And as you kind of walk in, that kind of like magical fog kind of envelops you again, almost like welcoming you and drawing you a little bit further in.
I
I'm gonna
just
find
take
the
2
nearest
steps into the
view.
temple and just face plant onto the floor and just
Yeah.
start groaning.
I'm gonna find the nearest pew and just pass out.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna see if I can help Lear like onto a pew or something, right?
I'm capable of like helping, but I'm just
I know it's
going
all just
dead
me.
weight, like a toddler.
Yeah.
Dead weight.
Irie, do you want to give me a strength check?
Yeah.
Like, Lear's pretty little, but not like that little.
Don't drop her on her head.
Again. Oh no, that was Irie that got dropped on her head.
That was I.
Yeah, that was
my
me.
understanding.
15?
15? Okay, yeah. You struggle a little bit because she is dead weighting you, like a toddler. And you definitely accidentally smacked her in the face with her own arm. But you managed to get her on a pew and like give her a little pat.
Yeah, I'm passing out.
All right, Aegis, what are you doing?
I would like to do what I did last time. Just walk around looking at the walls,
Okay.
admiring the...
Decor.
That's not the word I was going for. I can't remember
The architecture?
that word.
Yeah.
The crenellation.
I didn't even know that
The
was a
crown
word.
molding.
Oh wow, that's how you do it.
Is that popcorn?
Okay, Irie, what are you doing?
I'm just gonna go sleep next to one of the mushrooms.
Okay.
Of course you are.
All right. All of you get a full night's rest. You have returned to full hit points, full spell slots, all that happy stuff. And each of you have received 3 temporary hit points for Lunaria's blessing.
That brings me to still killable in 1 hit.
At this point, I'd argue all of you are semi-killable in 1 hit, except maybe Aegis, but the problem is Aegis gets hit a lot.
Yeah.
Frost is like
Is
our
it-
biggest
is it
tank,
maybe a
which
hint
is
that
the
we should go
weirdest
exploring
thing.
first before we go down?
He's a sturdy little guy.
Mm-hmm. He's also little, so it's harder to hit him.
I
Okay.
sit up and stretch. Okay, where's the ice cream? Oh, we're here. Okay, what are we doing?
I immediately just in a panicked way, just get up and look around and be like, oh, Oh no, I was the dumb one last night.
You weren't
You feel a
dumb.
little pressure on your foot as like Puff is just like very gently gnawing on this one bit of like particularly burned like fabric of your pants that apparently smells very strongly like barbecue. Like he's not putting any pressure on it, but your leg is definitely in this alligator's mouth.
Oh boy. This is just a Thursday morning, really. Puff, get down. Get down. Get down, Puff.
He gives you the best version of puppy eyes he can give you.
I'm pretty sure I still have jerky in my pocket from when we had a picnic earlier. Well, can I trade my leg? Will you take this piece of jerky? I know you want it. I unwrap the jerky and I just start wafting it in front of his nose.
He lets go of your leg reluctantly.
I give him the jerky.
You hear
And
this
then I
loud
turn
like
to Irie.
snap of the jaws.
I turn to Irie and I just, who is, I'm guessing, still like happily like the happy like dreaming with maybe even like a little bit of drool coming out like underneath this
Oh, yeah, for
magic
sure.
mushrooms, and I just go, Irie, and I just chunk the nearest rock past her. Like, Irie, wake up.
Huh?
Okay, you said something about going down, and that I'm guessing is a dungeon down there, but
Oh yeah,
do
yeah,
you
yeah,
want
probably.
to go? Do you want to become the Mr. Riz and go Riz up? What was his name?
Vizine?
Vizine? Do you want to go Riz up Vizine real quick and figure out about that dragon mark, or do you want to go down to the dungeon?
So I feel like we should have a good, solid set of information and a plan about how I should rizz up Vizine.
I also feel like we should have a good solid plan before we potentially die down in the dungeon.
Let's go
That's
into the
true, too.
dungeon.
Because I mean, like, if I go to Vizine right now, could I rizz the man up? Absolutely, I already have. Essentially.
We do
But,
know.
like, what exactly am I trying to get out of him?
Well, we know that the dragon mark. There's definitely something else happening here.
Yeah.
And I feel like he knows more. Definitely knows more than what he's letting
Oh,
on.
for sure. There is a connection here. I feel like I'm just missing like a
Connection.
piece.
I wonder if
Connections,
we could possibly
exactly, Kaya.
even get him on our side more so than maybe he already is.
Maybe it's time to let me Riz Vizine.
I start to open my mouth to object, then I close it, and then I open it again, and like I can't say that wouldn't work.
I flip my hair over my shoulder and like get my fingers caught in my hair, and I like yank my hand out of my hair, and then try to still act all.
You yanked a couple of strands out in the
Yeah.
process.
Your hat is askew on your head.
I flick my hand, try to like flick the extra hairs off, and then like preen as if I didn't just fail completely.
We have two options. We could do this, or we could go down to the dungeon. We absolutely are probably going to run into enemies if we go down to the dungeon.
Yes.
And we don't know what we're going into.
But we need to save Frox!
We also could make things worse if we go see Vizine. We can't help the gremlin if we're dead.
We're not dead, we're alive.
Either of these situations have possibilities where we end up in even worse situations, right?
It does.
So,
And we have to remember which one is funnier. That's always
Me.
I feel like we shouldn't trust whatever Karu's cooking.
Oh,
Oh,
definitely not.
Not with that laugh.
I know. You were holding something
It's a little
back.
terrifying.
Yeah.
Started cackling to yourself.
You're right. We should go see Vazine.
I wonder if there's something that my little apothecary friend could give us that would help us in our quest, I wonder.
We could go check that out.
Hmm. Hmm.
Do we have
Meanwhile,
much money left?
what is Aegis doing while we're doing all this? He's just still staring at the wall. Are you staring at the wall all night?
No, I'm carefully trying to search through my mind to figure out what the fuck Riz is.
I walk over and I pat Aegis on the shoulder. I assume you're sitting down so I can reach it.
I have popped a squat, yes.
Okay. I'm gonna reach up as high as I can and pat him on the shoulder. No clue what he's thinking about, but just he seems very intent on something. So we go knock Vizine over the head and drag him back to the temple, and then we drag him down into the depths with us. Is what the plan is?
It seems that Kaya also doesn't know what Riz is.
If all goes to plan,
I thought Riz
hun,
said for restraint.
If all goes to plan,
restrain
then he
him.
either goes willingly or we go in there with more information than we have now.
yes.
We will restrain him.
If it comes to that, we will restrain him.
Hey, maybe he's into that.
He could be.
Into what? Like he's in the ropes?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, he will
I-
be.
Yeah,
do we have rope?
I do.
of course you
Wait.
do.
That's all that
We-
matters, right?
Yeah. I
Yeah.
suppose so.
Yeah.
Do we have any sort of concoctions to knock him unconscious and drag him by his feet to the depths?
Let's go to the apothecary and find out.
Wait, hold on. To answer Guy's question, I just point to my face.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. He just cracked himself up with that. Okay, so the plan is to go back to Vazine?
I think we were going to go to the apothecary first. Is that what we were planning?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what we were going to do first. To see if there's anything that they
Mhm.
can't. Laughing over there is going to make me laugh.
Helios broke himself.
I'm gonna climb up
I
on
think we've all
Aegis's
broken
shoulder
ourselves.
and just point onward.
And we're going to go to the apothecary first to find out if there's anything there that can help.
Okay.
So we're on our way there.
Alright, so you guys leave Lunaria's temple. And as you guys are kind of exiting this area that has the stuff in it, one second, do I have that open? Do I have the map open? I do not have the map open. Oh well, it's fine. You guys leave the kind of temple area, crossing back through, retracing your steps kind of through the merchants, kind of alley that you'd pass through where Kaya bought her hat and Frox got smited. And you see that a few
I
more.
was drinking, you asshole.
What?
Smited.
He got struck by lightning.
They blinded me with science.
Exactly. You see a couple more of the stands have kind of been shut down. So, there are less people present than even there were the day before. And you see a few of the merchants are kind of like looking at each other, like rather alarmed at what is going on. There are still at least 3 people behind each stall that is open. kind of making sure that nobody is alone as they're kind of going about doing their job. And as you guys kind of continue up past the obelisk, headed towards where Sorella's office, the inn, and the apothecary are, you see significantly less people than you did kind of out and about around this time yesterday when you guys came into town. You do see the inn seems to have quite a good bit of people in it from where you are. There's a lot of lights on. There seems to be a lot of movement. Any of the movement kind of happening in that direction seems to be coming from the inn, whether that's people kind of coming or going.
I know we're underground, but is there any way, like, is it by the standards of this place daytime?
Mm-hmm. You can approximate that it's whatever they consider daytime, especially as the market is kind of like opened up again.
By the way, did you change the it to the map yet?
I did not. I didn't open the map yet.
Well,
give me 1 second while I do that.
If it's daytime and there's less people around, I wonder how many of them are vampires.
Goodness, Killjoe!
Kill!
Thank you for the raid, Killjoe. Welcome in, raiders. We are doing D&D. For those of you who don't know me, I am your gremlin-ass DM, Memory. And we have a lovely set of players here who are just as gremlin-y as I am.
I
Maybe a
am
little bit too
innocent and
much.
wholesome.
Uh-huh.
I claim nothing.
Yeah.
I burst into flames first thing at the beginning of this, so
Yeah. Yes, you did.
I'm just a problem.
And I've been on a possible. It's a 2-episode drug trip. Might become a 3.
Indeed.
can't keep you
Thank
awake.
you
Can't
for the
wait for
care
the
package,
rehab arc.
Killjoe. Not the rehab arc. Also, everyone, please stretch, drink water. Killjoe has given us a care package. And we will be coming up probably on a ad break soonish.
Dun dun dun
We're
dun.
getting
Yeah.
10 minutes away, I think. Oh, it's
Woo!
another one.
I genuinely thought I was muted that time.
I hate it here.
I'm sorry.
It's okay,
We
you
love
redid
it
it for the
here.
raid. It's fine.
It's
Yeah.
for the raid. The raid missed
Yeah,
the first
the
burp.
raid missed the first burp. So
There you go, guys.
Yeah, there you go. All
First
right,
two,
here's the
technically.
I
map.
burped in character.
I got the map out. Took me a
Nice.
second.
Very nice.
Y'all will have to tell me when we hit a ad break though, because I can't see that screen right now.
410.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. All right. So you guys right now, I would say, are kind of like in that area. You've just passed the obelisk, kind of where this like purple.
I want to walk up and touch
situation
the
is-
obelisk.
Okay.
Didn't you already do this?
I haven't touched it yet.
All right. So as you approach it, you do once again kind of see those engravings that you noticed the first time you walked past it. One of which seems to be a symbol of a house that you recognize. And as you approach it, you slap your hand on it, and it feels like cold marble.
Boo.
A little bit of tape.
I would like to do
Um,
the same thing with Kaya and then just go rock.
Aegis does that, and the marble kind of buckles just a little bit.
Aegis! Don't hurt the obelisk.
Sorry.
I give him a scolding look and like shake my finger at him. Come on, let's go to the apothecary.
All right.
Gonna walk with my tail dragging behind me now. Sad.
Aw. He's a baby. Okay. All right. So you guys approach the apothecary. And the building itself, for those of you who haven't been there yet, it seems like pretty standard like the rest of the buildings, except for the fact of these like big kind of offshoots of organic growth kind of wrapping around it and twisting in it, almost like the land that the apothecary is sitting on itself is just like filled with magical overgrowth.
Now,
Um,
you say organic. We're talking plants, not just like flesh
Yes,
wrapping this
plants,
thing,
not flesh.
right? Okay, those are two
Yes.
very
Gotta look.
distinct
Yeah, I'm pretty sure
organics.
that's plant.
Yeah,
Pretty
plants,
sure it's plant.
plant matter, poison ivy type deal, not the thing.
Ooh.
Yeah, not House of Horrors. Yeah, fleshy. No.
Little Shop of Horrors.
Ho, ho,
though.
ho. Feed me, Seymour. Yes.
Feed me, Seymour.
And yeah, you guys kind of approach it. It
Mhm.
seems to be closed right now, but you do see like a familiar little head kind of like moving around in there.
Oh my goodness, it's my best friend.
Me?
Um. And then I just turn and start going towards the entrance.
She she like pops up from behind one of the counters and sees you. Oh. And she kind of like runs over and unlocks the door. Hiya! Welcome back.
Hello.
You're back soon. How was the orb?
It definitely worked.
Told you it would.
In fact, if you want to know how it felt, we have someone that can tell you.
Oh?
But
gonna
hold that
wave.
thought. Hold that thought. Don't tell her anything yet.
So what
We
can
were
I do for you?
Wondering if you had anything that could help us with persuasion of someone else, if you would.
Yeah, we're gonna try and knock out.
No, ignore that one.
Well, I mean, I can give you more of the extra stuff.
I still have it.
What?
I have plenty of it. I'm saving it. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
I have to hide it from that one over there, though, and I just start pointing towards Irie again. They might snort it or something. I don't know.
That
But,
would be a very bad idea.
It would.
But it'd be
but I
funny.
wouldn't pass it. It would be funny. But we were wondering if there was anything of the persuasion sort that you had that was not hallucinogens, if you catch my drift.
I jump
Mm,
up and down, pointing at me. I'm persuasive.
even
Me, me,
better.
me.
Or even better, would you happen to have anything that might be kind of like a truth serum?
a truth serum? Don't you know those are illegal?
Oh, I know, but I also know you.
Oh, she's grinning ear to ear. Well, you have bought a lot of things from me in the last 2 days. So I guess I can show you the secret stash.
Awesome.
She kind of like runs back to her counter, and you see her just completely disappear behind the counter. And then there are items flying again.
Nice.
And she kind of pops back up with this tiny little bottle and places it on the counter. And it's this like kind of clear, light blue, sparkly liquid. And she's
Why
kinda
is it all
swirling in there.
blue?
I like the color blue.
That's fair.
But red's really nice too, right?
It is, yeah, but I like blue.
Okay.
Oh, don't pout.
Don't worry. She'll forget it in about 5 seconds.
I
Okay.
don't forget. Aegis. Do we need to get you more lotion for your scales? We are probably at the
Skincare
only
routine.
place that actually produces it, and I know that your skincare routine was pretty on point.
They are looking a little dry.
Ah! Don't
Not-
say that about Aegis.
Not calling
His
him
scales look
ashy.
fantastic.
Yeah, wait a minute. Hold on. The chick that was on fire is gonna call me ashy? Okay. Oh, god damn it, Kyra. He starts like rubbing his arm self-consciously now.
Oh.
Oh.
Well, I could probably
You
make
made
you
a
something for
lizard
that.
insecure.
I need to take a breath. Laughed a little too hard at that.
as you guys are like kind of discussing Aegis's skincare routine, she just kind of like somehow produces like a carton, like a pint of ice cream and just starts eating it.
Where did you get that?
Magic.
Kaya, calm down. Calm down,
Oh,
Kaya.
Where can I buy some?
Not here. This is my ice cream.
Ice cream.
You can have some when you get back to the surface. If you get back to the surface.
Okay.
Y'all gotta hurry up. I got customers up there.
Or
They
you
just walked in.
closed? Okay. How much for the truth serum?
Like 65 gold pieces.
I have 40.
I'm broke.
Would
I bought a
Irie-
hat.
You did buy a hat. Would Irie telling about her experience about when she was under the influence, would that persuade you to maybe drop it just a little bit lower?
Give me a persuasion check.
Okay.
Kaya
gonna
can
be
assist
crying.
you should she decide to.
I'm too busy crying about ice cream.
It's an 11.
It's an 11.
It's an 11.
Yeah. I don't know. It depends on the information.
Irie, you want to talk about what you saw?
Okay, I like sure. I'll tell her like beat for beat the nightmares, the golden wheel that I've been seeing the golden wheel thereafter that it's like guided us to places.
She's just kind of staring at you, eating her ice cream like a
Very
kid
slowly,
watching a
like,
TV.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
it's
just gonna
like
be pouting in the
prolonged
corner.
eye contact.
I'll take 5 off.
I'll cover the difference. I have the gold for it, so.
Is it at the
Alright.
top of every hour is the ad break here? I don't.
It should be, yeah.
Mhm.
So, if it
Top of
hasn't
the
started,
hours,
it will be
buddies.
starting soon.
Starts in 3 minutes and 20 seconds.
Ah, thank you.
Nice.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh.
Science.
He has mod powers.
I was about to say it's not science. I just kind of read the screen.
It seems like magic to me.
It's
so
reading.
fine.
Fair
I've
enough.
got
Wait, it is magic. When did I learn how to do that?
in me.
I can read.
So she kind of like snatches the gold with like the spoon in her mouth, shoves it in a pocket, and then just kind of like gives you a little finger gun and just like disappears. And the
Nice.
little like alchemist circle that's like engraved into the back of the like wall behind the counter like glows as she just like goes poof.
I got to figure out how she does that. Okay,
I want to learn how to do finger guns and disappear.
but Kaya, that's what vampires do. And then I just
She's
take
a
the truth serum
vampire!
and start
We have
walking
to
out.
burn this place.
She just straight up left her supposed customers behind.
We have to burn this place to the ground. She's a vampire.
No, don't you dare. There's plant. This is like the only plant life that's here in this town.
But you just said she's a
If you-
vampire.
If you burn it down, there'll be no oxygen to breathe.
But she's a vampire.
But people need oxygen, Kaya. If you burn it down, people will
If
die.
you burn it down and you make no oxygen, then only vampires will be able to live here.
This place is big enough.
What does that mean?
That means even if the building burns down, it's not going to absorb enough oxygen. I would know. I'm very. I'm very.
There'll be no more oxygen.
But there's
to
no
breathe.
more plants. They can't renew the
Well,
oxygen.
maybe not right here, but these plants can't be the only plants
Have
supplying
you
oxygen.
seen any other plants?
No, but did you also notice that there is the docks where water has access to the area, which means the air is coming in from the outside
Kaya,
somehow?
wait a minute. Kaya, you're sounding a little too smart here. I think we might have an imposter.
No! I'm just very aware of how much oxygen it takes to suffocate a human being.
Why do you know that?
So the downstairs, right?
Yeah, I think
Let's
we were
or
going to
Vizine.
see. Yeah, we're trying to go see Vazim.
Anyway, Vizine, let's go.
Yeah.
And I just take the lead, walking out, ignoring that question.
Okay. I feel like this is a good spot to break for the ad break. For those of you who are new here, we do a 3-minute ad break just so everybody has a chance to like bathroom break, grab something to drink, get snacks, whatever. You will not miss anything except for us going back and forth about what the fuck just happened for the last hour.
I do love very much the just anytime you need to derail Kaya, vampires is all you have to say. And it is
Every
just
One-stop shop.
immediately.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, can we talk about the fact that all three of y'all were just taking a massive interest in Vazim's potential bondage kink?
Yeah, that was a decision that I did not expect.
Hey, I didn't
Um,
understand
kinky.
the concept of a kink.
Mhm.
I was
I did not
fully
set up the joke. I didn't set it up.
I'm not gonna lie, Riz Straints was gold. That was gold.
Yeah, that entire bit was why I was laughing, not just my joke about punching him.
Oh, I did love restraint. That made me laugh.
Riz Straint was so good.
Okay.
Yeah, and apparently
I'm gonna go
Vazine
be
might
first.
have a bondage kink.
Oh, I see. Now I'm torn because I don't know that Kaya knows exactly anything,
Mm-hmm.
but subtlety is definitely not Kaya's strong suit.
No.
Mm-mm.
And I almost feel like Kaya would definitely just walk in the door and be like, Vizine, we're here to kidnap you. And like
I mean, the funny thing about Kaya is she can do that and then immediately hit a persuasion check and just like have it be fine.
yeah, everyone is just like, oh, how adorable. That red-haired kitsune over there is just ditzy.
Yeah, like, what do you mean kidnap? Like, she got her words confused.
Yeah, I do love.
Like, she said kidnap and possibly, like, strangle to death, and he heard, like, hug and want ice
Yeah.
cream. Like,
She said kidnap, and everyone just assumed that she meant the children need to go for a nap.
mhm. Yeah, that she needs to go for a nap and, like, is gonna curl up in the fireplace.
Aegis just standing behind Kaya with a burlap sack. And a club.
I
Where did he
do
get
love.
the club? Don't question it.
I love how like tight Aegis and Kaya are to the point where Kaya has the most insane concept ideas, and Aegis is like, "Yep, let's guess what we're doing."
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he's dumb. He's impressionable.
I love how
and Kaya's
it's
dumb.
the weirdest little trio over there, and one of them is supposed to be my familiar.
Yeah, Puff just,
Mine.
like, was like, this is, my uncle, actually.
Hat gang.
Upon first meeting Puff, I picked him up, said, and I quote, "You're my friend now. We're having soft tacos later."
Mm-hmm.
And then we just vibed.
And then you guys had a death roll match,
Also,
over
You really
roast
took
pig.
the part when I said you have it. He has your eyes. You really took that to heart.
my paternal instincts kicked in. And also, I would just like to question this. How big is Puff? Is he like a small gator? Is he a gator or a croc, first of all?
He is an alligator, and he's
Okay.
about roughly around 10 or 11 feet long.
Yeah.
Oh, I love him.
And now he has a giant tulip hat.
Yep.
Yes.
Hat gang,
I
hat
thought
gang,
that was
hat
my
gang.
crown for him.
Yeah.
Okay, because I've always imagined him as like a small gator.
Oh no, this is a full-size gator.
No, he's
There-
full grown.
Bits that I've done where I've like carried him like a baby because I
Why
thought
do
he
you
was a
think we were
small gator.
laughing?
You can still carry him like a baby. Aegis is a
You
fucking
are-
tank.
Yeah,
This is
you
true,
are a
but-
beast.
But the fact that I was carrying around a gator that is even bigger than I am in length, technically.
Yeah.
Well, actually, technically, length includes like snout and tail. That's not
Yeah,
included in my height.
Your tail, it makes you about probably bigger, actually.
Yeah.
Ever so slightly larger.
Every time
Yeah.
you pick him up, his tail is always at least a little bit dragging on
Yeah.
the ground.
But he's completely content with you carrying him around like a baby.
I love him. I love Poe so much. I would die for Poe.
I would also die for Puff, I'm not gonna lie.
I do love Puff.
And I
Puff is
probably
the
will.
only thing that has plot armor.
Yes.
Good.
Not even the crow had plot armor.
Just Puff. Alright, we are back from ads. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back. We have Aegis has just made the discovery that Puff is actually a 10-foot long gator that he has been carrying around like a baby.
He's a full-sized adult alligator.
Yeah. And our party has returned to Vizine's Tavern. As
I
you
strut in.
Okay. Kaya, you enter and you see like it's pretty crowded in here. Like there's quite a few people. You can kind of see Vizine kind of like moving in and out of like the area where kind of like behind the bar to like and then going to grab like food or whatever from the kitchen to serve and whatnot. He seems pretty busy.
So, do we beat him up here, or do we beat him up in the kitchen?
We don't beat him up
We're
unless I say to beat him up.
We're
But
not
the
beating him
entire-
up.
I thought the entire point was to restrain him.
Uh,
You see how many people there are?
Yeah, I could take them all.
Okay, because
In a fight, right?
you just had to do it.
Explosion time.
No.
see, is your goal to just kill everyone, or is your goal to just kill the vampires?
You're so right. I'm gonna go through and talk to everybody and figure out which one of them are vampires.
Kaya, wait.
I just walk off and I start interrogating different people.
Oh,
You guys watch as Kaya walks over to this group of like dwarves and halflings, some of which are already half in the bag. They're already like 3 sheets to the wind, half drunk. And then the other group, like other half of them are just kind of like having a very like pleasant conversation, and Kaya just like walks over, hands on her hips, Van Helsing hat on her head, like staring at them.
So, is anybody here a vampire?
A what? And like 3 of them look over at you like, what? A what?
Convincing enough. And I walk off to the next table. I fucking got a break for a moment. Oh shit. She's so dumb. I love her so much.
She's such a gem.
Really?
Fuck it, I'm sold. This is just every Vizime constantly being adamant, I'm not a vampire. One person doesn't respond. It's like, what's a vampire?
She's
Good
like,
enough.
good enough.
Oh, well, a vampire would know what a vampire is, wouldn't it?
I mean, but they
Lear
also didn't say no.
Lear
Yeah,
takes
well,
a second
Vizine
to
did.
almost
That's
instigate
suspicious.
something and go like thinks to them almost opens their mouth to instigate it more by pointing out that that's exactly what a vampire will want you to think, but very wisely
It's not.
instead of saying it.
Oh. Anyway, yeah, you guys go about your business. Oh.
Okay. So Kaya's going from table to table, just investigating.
Quotation marks.
Okay.
Yeah.
I turn to Irene. I'm like, okay, real quick. Do you remember what you're supposed to be asking?
He's got some sort of involvement with, like, the cult wasn't really a cult, they were just people leaving, right?
Well, there might still be one.
Yeah, there might still be a cult, but he seems to be really liked and trusted by people, but he does have, like...
I feel like they would have told him more stuff that he's not telling us.
Liked and trusted
Yes.
cult
That
leader
and the whole
energy.
mayor thing is just something
Mhm.
off. And then
Yeah,
Dragon
and then
something
he's
weird about
clearly
that.
got something to do with, you know,
Okay, so
the bad
game
the bad
plan.
shit. The dragon.
Who has got the highest? We don't have our little rogue gremlin with us.
Yeah, you
So,
don't have
let's
your
see. Who
thief
has
with
the
you.
highest stealth out of all of us? It's probably Kaya, but Kaya's off ranting about vampires again.
Man, I wouldn't say mine's good, but it's not bad.
I turn to Aegis and just kind of look at him. It's not good, is it?
I just put like my hands over my face to be like I'm hidden.
I don't know why I even asked. I should have just known off the fact that he like tried to hide between a twig before. Okay. I just go, okay, I guess it has to be me. You distract him, I point at Irate, you distract him. You riz him up, and I will try to sneak this into his drink and we'll just see how it goes.
Wait. No,
Wait.
just give it to me.
Give
I
it to
can put
you?
it
Okay,
in
he's
my
gonna have it.
chalice.
Oh. Wait. I can see this going sideways so quickly. Oh no.
You there? Are you a vampire?
You see, Kaya's pointing at a literal child who just points at themselves and is like, me?
Yeah, you.
Are you a vampire?
I don't think so. Guys, am I a vampire?
I mean, you did manage to like catch a blade on fire, if that counts for anything. And then I just turned back to Irene. It's like, you know you're not supposed to drink it though if you put it in there, right?
Yeah, I'll do my best.
I turn back to the kid. Yeah, I control fire, so therefore I can't be a vampire.
Oh, but I can't do that.
I turned
Me
back
and you
around.
should probably
Kaya,
hunt
leave
vampires
the
together.
children alone. And then I turned back around.
But they might help me hunt vampires.
I want to hunt a vampire. I want to hunt a vampire.
You don't want to hunt a
Child
vampire?
labor is illegal.
I'm not a kid.
See? They're not a kid.
I'm 5.
They're definitely a kid. Okay, I'll go find. I walk
can't-
off to go find someone else.
No, wait. I cannot. Oh my god.
I thought they were a halfling.
Oh my god. I'm just imagining Kaya talking to fucking Shellchuck from Dungeon Mesh here right now.
Oh, I'm fucking crying. They're not a kid. I'm 5. They're definitely a kid.
My stomach hurts so bad.
Oh, my face hurts.
Oh.
Oh,
Someone
God.
please clip that. Someone please clip that. I beg of you. Please.
Okay. Woo.
laughed in a session.
I think so, honestly.
Possibly.
It's saying something. Okay,
I think this is
I
up
try
there
my
with
best.
the dice ug.
Oh yeah,
The
the
dice
dice
ug.
ug's
Yeah.
Do you have your UGG? Wait, do you have your UGG? We forgot to ask you.
I need a minute.
While he's taking a minute,
Oh my God.
I very cautiously give the truth little vial to
Mhm.
Irie and very skeptically and very just kind of looking at Irie like, you can't drink it.
Yep.
Only he can drink it. Or
Mm-hmm.
you can't use deception.
Yes.
Be careful.
Oh.
This will not make you hallucinate.
Uh-huh.
Don't try anything.
I love that's just
Good idea.
assumed that now Irie is just addicted to hallucinogens.
Oh, Lear 100% keeps checking their pockets to make sure that the good stuff, in quotation marks, is being left alone. and
Yeah,
has
the
not
extra
somehow
stuff is
fallen out of
still-
the pocket. 100%.
Okay.
Right, big guy, do you have your UGG?
Yeah.
Okay.
What is everyone just? Does everyone just call me big guy now?
It fits.
You are our big guy.
You are our big
You are
guy.
the big guy. You're the big guy.
Oh my God! Holy shit!
It's a term of endearment. Deal with
Yeah.
it.
Oh, God. My stomach hurts.
He does too. My chest hurts, my face hurts.
To be a child.
I think I could
I'm
psychic damage
fine.
for that.
Okay.
They're definitely a child.
Oh.
Okay. So Vazine kind of like is still running back and forth between like the kitchen and the bar area, and he gets back behind the bar, and he kind of like takes a minute and like to like get himself together, realizes his like high pony is a little undone, so he reaches up to do it. Irie, do you want to give me a perception check?
Yep. Okay. 12.
Okay. You catch a glimpse of that bracelet again, but it slips into his sleeve before you can tell what's on it.
Okay. Right.
I could tell that Kyle over there is thinking the same thing I am. I tried so hard to keep my mouth shut. You do it.
What will you do?
You do it. I know you're chuckling about something. Say it.
Oh no, I'm innocent.
All right, Irie, it's all on you.
All right. I'm gonna put the truth serum in my chalice before I go up and talk to Vazine.
Okay.
I'm gonna break off because I do not think I'm gonna be able to help with this. I am going to try and make sure that Maya does not harass any more children and get us kicked out.
She now has a 5-year-old following her around, trying to be like, we're gonna hunt vampires!
Oh no. Oh no.
She doesn't even know what a
Kyle-
vampire is.
We left Kyle alone for 2 seconds and they've started a cult themselves.
I'm gonna go up to Vazine
Okay.
and I'm gonna say, like, hey darling, how you doing?
Oh, hello. Welcome back.
I was wondering if I know you seem busy.
Mhm.
But if
Not
you
busy,
had
but I can take a little bit.
a moment or two?
For you, anytime.
Somewhere a little more private?
Oh. He kind of like raises an eyebrow.
I'm gonna wink at him.
That can be arranged.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, just give me a second, I guess. And he just kind of like waves to someone in the kitchen to kind of like signal that he's like taking a break or something, and he kind of walks from behind the bar to the big doors that you guys saw previously. And he opens it, and you can see the inside is kind of filled with like kegs and casks of wine and stuff like that. But he kind of gestures after you.
Before they leave, I have a terrible idea. I'm going to like finish like doing my lap of the thing and like walk over to where they are,
Mm-hmm.
and I just want to be like, "Oh, well, I've secured your inn. You're welcome." And then I want to reach over, grab the chalice, and take a sip from it.
No.
Okay.
Can I tackle Kaya and try to get Kaya back before they do?
Give me a dexterity check.
Oh,
Ivory, are you
no.
stopping Kaya at all?
Am I stopping Kaya?
I don't know. Are you?
I honestly think like I would be a little too surprised.
Okay, fair enough. All right. Shu?
A dexterity check.
Do I do
oh God.
a save
I
against
got a
this?
No.
I got a 14.
Yeah. Kaya reaches for the chalice. Lear, realizing what's about to happen, it's almost like everything's happening in slow motion, and just like takes off running towards Kaya and just like launches herself. Kaya just like grabs the chalice and just takes a big old swig and hands it back. Lear like grabs onto Kaya, but as she's like handing the chalice back.
Oh, well, that was a really lovely sip. Thank you guys so much. I really appreciate it. I hope you guys have a lovely time. I'm gonna go make sure that there's no more vampires. I'm pretty sure that there are vampires. Actually, Vizine, I'm pretty sure that you're a vampire and you're hiding it. I don't really know very well, but you
slap
know,
my
there's no-
hand over Kaya's mouth and just like, haha, haha, you know you're not supposed to drink, Kaya. You're underage. How could you do this? I'm gonna go reprimand the Kaya in the corner real quick. You guys do whatever you were doing. We'll be over here. Just start dragging Kaya away.
He's just watching this, and he looks to Irie and he's like, "Your friend seems to have a fascination with vampires, doesn't she?"
Quite an intense one, you could say.
Huh.
Mm-hmm.
I almost feel like I should be like take that as a compliment that she thinks I'm young enough to be a vampire or like not aging or something.
Yeah, I mean, you're pretty beautiful, so.
He blushes.
Ew.
Completely caught off guard.
Did not mute fast enough.
Lear, you smell like barbecue.
Lear smacks Kaya upside the head.
Why'd you hit me? I just said that you smell like barbecue. I think that that's probably a compliment. I bet you that a lot of people would find that smell really appealing. And so maybe actually, if you really think about it, that maybe they should make a perfume of barbecue scent so that way people would be like really more drawn to you. You know, actually, now that I think about that, that is a great business plan. When we get to the surface, we should maybe do that. Anyway, will you help me look for vampires?
And Puff comes over and just like sits on Kaya's feet.
Puff, I love your hat.
I am going to cast Avalith's Lung on you if you do not shut this moment in this instant.
I don't really know what that
Chet.
is.
You won't be able to breathe air.
Well, that seems like it would be very difficult for me to continue
God, I might
existing if
actually do
I
it.
actually
I might do it.
got. Well, I'm just saying that that seems like a really like inefficient method. If you wanted to shut somebody up, there are much more efficient methods. Plus, you wouldn't use up any mana, and I just think that, like, honestly, the value of that resource in comparison to the value of shutting someone up.
Lear's eye is starting to twitch.
At this point, Kaya's like gathering a crowd, just witnessing this. And Vazine looks at Irie and he's like, shall we?
Yeah, yeah. Get away from this, you know?
Yeah, and he lets you into the kind of like back room area. Unfortunately, I don't have, I mean, considering I'm working, we can't retire to somewhere a little bit more private and more comfortable than this, but it'll work.
You know, maybe later.
Mm-hmm. What did you need, gorgeous?
I want to just first look at my chalice to see if there's any left in there.
Okay. You know what? I'm going to leave this up to fate. We're gonna do a roll for that. There is like a little bit left, but you cannot tell if it like if the potion was like sitting on top or like it managed to mix in or what.
All right. Okay. There's nothing to do with that then. I'm gonna grab his arm that has the bracelet on it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna say this is not the topic of conversation I came to discuss, but I noticed earlier you had this bracelet. Could I see it? It looked really pretty.
He's a little surprised for a second there. And he kind of almost instinctively like backs up just a little bit. Like he doesn't yank his arm back, but he does kind of jerk just a little bit. Well, it's a little private, I guess, but I suppose there's not much harm in it. It's just a trinket, really.
Private how? If it's a bracelet, is it somebody important?
Yeah, it's been in my family for quite a long time, I guess.
Well, that's sweet. Can I look at what it looks like?
Yeah, he kind of tilts his arm just a little bit so it slides out of his sleeve just a smidge. And you can see there's a charm on it, but the charm is still kind of hidden in his sleeve, but you can see the rest of the band. And it's just kind of like a solid gold band.
I'm gonna move his sleeve up so I can see the charm.
Okay. And you shove his sleeve up and you see a little gold dragon dangling off of the band.
A dragon. I've never seen one of those in real life. Have you?
No, I honestly don't know what I would do if I saw one in real life.
I'm sure it would be a little bit terrifying, I suppose.
I would imagine they're quite imposing from what I know.
But I suppose if this is something that's been in your family for a while, has the inn been in your family for a while? Or do you just work here?
No, the building was here when I got here, but I kind of took it over. It wasn't really being used.
Resourceful.
We make the best of what we can, right?
It's true. Just a question, a query, a wonder. Did you add the dragon details in the inn?
The dragon detail. Oh,
yeah.
Honestly, I think most
kind of match your theme.
Are just kind of bits and bobs that have wandered in over the years. I mean, you get a transient population coming in, and people have things that they want
And
to get
everyone
rid
likes
of.
dragons.
I mean, there's something to be said about a deadly beauty, isn't there?
I suppose. And I'm gonna wink at him again.
Mm. And he kind of is like not sure where you're trying to take this and if he should be on guard or not, but he's into it.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Gal is like, I was not intending to flirt with my DM on stream today, but here we are.
Here we are. Okay. So, and I'm gonna just keep like touching his arm.
The arm that you shoved up the sleeve.
Yeah. You know. Shoved his sleeve up, now I'm just touching his arm.
Okay.
So we went around town, a topic of conversation that I should get to with you.
What is it, darling?
You know, just going around town, we did find some things I found a little bit interesting. Could you tell me a little bit more about the mayor?
Sorella?
Yeah.
Why are you interested in her?
Well, I'm just wondering, like, your relationship with her.
Oh, my No. No, there's no. 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 She's an old friend or an old co-worker. We arrived here around the same time. But no, there's no relationship.
Were there... Sorry, just I'm curious. Not from here, you know. I mean, I suppose neither are you, but you've been here longer than I have. Were there people here before you?
Yeah, there were some. Not as many as there were at the height of people being here, but there were some. Quite a few of us actually moved here around the same time, Sorella included. And then...
So, like, on purpose? Like, you guys came here?
Yeah, I mean... As much as I do miss the sunlight sometimes, life is interesting down here.
I bet. I know we were just taking a little stroll after some unfortunate encounters, and we found some temples. I didn't expect to see such interesting temples.
Found Lunaria's temple then?
Lunaria's temple isn't the only one there, is it?
Ah, well, no. There's Ilva's as well, I suppose.
Took a walk and
Yeah.
I think my internet just buffed for a second.
Can I just say, Shu and Karu in chat are fucking killing me. I'm like trying
to not look at it.
not to look. Okay. Ooh, yes. And
all right. I can't look at it. I'm gonna laugh myself to death.
Okay. I'm convinced Helios has just died at this point. He's been muted this whole time. I don't know how to do. Okay. Ooh.
What's that? Okay. Back in character. Breathe. Take a breath.
Yes.
I had to mute because I was laughing.
All right. Listen, I'm struggling so hard.
I've been dying since the bit of the slow motion trying to stop Kai.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So when we were, I mean, we did make a stop into both temples,
Mm.
and they seemed like people didn't really go into them.
No. Well, I'm surprised you made it into this temple at all, considering it's blocked off. How did you manage that?
Let's just say I followed a voice.
A voice. Hmm.
Yes. And a little bit of gold, you know, just I do like the color.
Well, it looks gorgeous on you. I wouldn't blame you.
Thank you, darling. I followed it and let me in, and I was looking around, and you know, it's as to be expected. You know, it is Fieldless Temple, you know. But
It is.
I did see just that was the only other place that I saw more dragons.
Ah.
And I found that curious. Do you know why?
I wouldn't have the slightest idea, darling.
Can I
I've
get
never been much of a worshiper.
Can I get a little insight check?
Yes, you
on
can.
him? Okay.
I'm going to invent duct tape.
You can silence me, but you can't silence the truth.
I'm just imagining there, like, this commotion is happening in the tavern, and like there's just a like semicircle of people just watching this, like, while eating their roast pig.
And your cat is off on the stream, right? Just
Yeah.
real quick. I'm going to screenshot all this
Yeah.
and send it to you.
This
This
is
needs to be saved.
this is so funny.
It's incredibly funny. What am I rolling for, like an insight kind of thing?
I would say perception would work.
Perception?
Yeah.
Okay, 19.
19. Okay. Are you still touching his arm?
Yes.
Okay. There's quite a bit of muscle there. Which, like, doesn't seem to fit with the whole barkeep thing. Like, he's not Aegis strong, but like you touched Malachi and it's kind of similar. And you can tell he is definitely hiding something.
Okay.
Oh my god. Haru, can I get you to say that in character, please?
Please.
For posterity.
People, one and all, I take great pains to break free from my oppressors to inform you that there are possibly vampires amongst you.
I should have got the rope from Irie. I should. Aegis, get her now. Get her now.
I start jumping from table to table.
Is Aegis going after her at all?
I don't know what you want me to do, Eugene. She's already jumping and I haven't even started
It's the
music.
truth.
It's just the
Don't let
Benny Hill
Silence
theme.
us.
Just
Join me in the hunt for vampires.
I
Remember,
would like to tackle Kaya.
I might actually cast the spell at this rate. It's just-
Remember, if you cook wood into a steak, you can kill a vampire.
what do you mean by that?
I don't know what a wooden steak is properly, but I'm sure we can figure it out. This is an inn, after all.
Kaya, give me a acrobatics check. Aegis, are you trying to tackle Kaya?
I'm not trying to hurt her. I'm just trying to tackle her to get a grip.
Yeah, give me a check.
Scruff her neck.
Go ahead.
Would that be
17.
D20?
Yeah.
Okay. I also got a 17.
You both got 17s? Okay. Kaya is jumping from table to table. And she steps on, because, you know, these tables have plates of food on them.
Oh, yeah.
Kaya goes to jump on another table. Her foot sinks into the body of a roast turkey, and she slips backwards, turkey firmly attached to her boot. As Aegis kind of like goes to tackle her, and they both kind of collide in the air and just like tumble onto a table, and the table splits in half.
Puff,
Oh,
save
no.
me!
Puff kind of comes waddling over and just starts chomping on the turkey on Kaya's foot.
Puff, be careful! My foot's in there!
I'm not paying for that.
The vampires will pay for it.
I would like to stand up, grab Kaya under the arms like a toddler, and just carry her out of the building.
I'm just trying to speak the truth. Nobody wants to hear the truth, but I will stand for justice.
You don't even know what the truth is. Please,
Shut.
please shut.
Shut.
Fine. Once you guys
We will do everything in our
restrain him-
power. Kai. We will
What?
do everything within our power to find ice cream right this second. If you would just shut. I need you to shut.
Okay, fine. I'll let you guys restrain him.
That's not.
And I start trying to walk out of the place with the turkey on my foot and
I will go with Kaya.
Puff attached to the turkey.
I will go monitor Kaya.
Okay, yeah. You
I don't know
guys
what I'm doing.
exit the tavern. You're pretty sure that if cameras were a thing, there would have been several pulled out. That whole interaction. World Star, indeed. The people whose turkey is now gone and the people whose table has now crashed in turn to Lear and are like, so are you gonna pay for that?
No. And I walk out with them.
Oh shit.
Okay, yeah. All right.
Oh,
We're not gonna be allowed to go
you
anywhere.
can't handle the truth. I call out as I walk out the door.
I cannot handle you anymore.
Oh
It's
my
not-
god.
It's completely my fault that I drank a true serum, but it's not my fault. I drank a true serum.
Just for a second, I can see like this, like if it was like played out in a video or something, like it's not like it's cutting in between
Oh yeah.
like the scene with Azim and Irie, and every once in a while it just cuts to Kaya.
Yeah.
What's going on there?
Oh,
Absolutely.
I love the idea of me trying to walk out and just this squish,
Yeah.
squish,
The crunch.
squish. Yeah.
And
And
Puff
you're,
is
like,
just like
walking
gobbling up the
lopsided.
bits.
It's like you're wearing only one heel, except it's a
Yeah,
turkey, so you're kind of
exactly.
doing a lopsided walk when you do it.
Oh.
Okay. Irie, you have
he had-
information.
he had just said something about how he hadn't been there and that kind of thing, right?
Yeah, he basically was
Okay.
like, I wouldn't know anything about that, and
Alright.
your instincts are like, that's bullshit. Also, why are you this strong?
Mm. Alright, that's just too bad. I was really curious. I thought if anyone knew anything, it would be you.
I hate to disappoint a lady as pretty as you, but not really my thing, you know?
Hmm. Well, the person with all the dragons around them, would you happen to know who I could talk to?
I don't know. I mean, that temple has been barred for almost as long as I've been here, so I wouldn't know.
Almost as long.
Almost as long, yeah.
What happened?
Well, you know, turns out as more people move somewhere, they're a little less likely to want to engage with a population that is worshipping a chaos goddess.
I suppose.
Mhm.
Did you have a problem with it?
So long as they're not hurting anybody, doesn't really matter to me.
I suppose.
You meet a lot of different people working the way I do.
Do you, and I forget. Do you just work around here?
Oh, yeah,
Mm.
I just run the tavern.
Hmm.
Nothing too exciting, unfortunately.
So I'm gonna like run my fingers like over his arm. Like then
Okay.
you know, just working this job, I wouldn't imagine you'd be so strong.
Well, I work out sometimes.
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 I would have a feeling you'd have to be pretty regimented to be this strong.
You know, it helps when I have to break up bar fights, you know?
Oh, I suppose.
There's some real troublemakers that find their way down here.
The truth always comes out.
True
dying.
intensive vibes. Okay. I mean, that's an awful lot of questions there, darling.
Yeah, I apologize. I'm just curious.
Is that so?
Yeah. You could say that about me.
Well, if there's anything I can do to help you, I'd be happy to.
I might stop by later. Is that okay?
Of course. Come visit me anytime.
Alright. Then I'm gonna kiss him.
Oh. Okay.
Hey, yo.
Hey yo, I'm gonna kiss him and then I'm gonna head out.
Okay, you have left a stunned elf behind.
Excellent.
Indeed. Indeed. You walk
I need
out
to run.
to the tavern and you see evidence of the absolute chaos that your companions have wrought on these poor people's breakfast experience. You do not see any of your companions though, but you can hear Kaya outside, muffled.
And that's why I say, in the evidence that has been shown thus far, there has to be vampires among these people. It's my job to protect them. And you just muffled more.
Yeah.
Kaya. You just hear Lear yelling as well. Kaya, please. Kaya. Oh my god.
gonna-
Aegis, you might have to knock them out. You might have to knock Kaya out. I might kill them.
In a world where there's no ice cream, that is where vampires thrive. I would know. I'm a vampire hunter.
A legendary vampire hunter.
Well, she doesn't know that she's legendary yet, and thus far, it is still under truth serum. So
Are there like easily accessible glasses that I can just like grab before I leave? Where like the because I'm clearly like behind the bar kind of a area. Is there like a glass I can grab and like behind the bar, just like a glass I can?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna take a glass. I'm gonna dump the rest of my chalice in there, like whatever liquid's in there, and then I'm gonna write a little drink for a tall glass of water.
Ah! Damn. Okay.
Oh, right.
you're gonna give him a truth serum and then not investigate him at all?
And then
Oh my god.
and then I'm gonna go out and I'm gonna try to call Kaya in.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm really like, Kaya, you have to come here. Vizine is a vampire. You have to interrogate him.
Oh my
I
god.
knew it! And I
Oh my
storm in, kicking off the remains of the turkey from my foot.
Just
You-
leaving a trail of oil behind.
This carcass
But
just like
I am-
floats in the air, and Puff just jumps up and snaps it in his jaws, and just like looks at Aegis like a proud toddler. Like, did you see what I did?
The trick. He did a
Okay,
trick.
so what do you need me to get out of him other than the fact that he's a vampire?
He didn't even let him
I
drink
think
again. We're calling Kaya over.
anything related to vampires, related to he's really into dragons, so you might want to bring that up.
You should ask
feel
about
like
the
vampires
cult of
wouldn't be-
vampires that are here. Definitely ask
Yes,
about the
cult. Use the word dragon, cult.
I feel like a vampire would avoid
Ask
dragons
if the
'cause of
mayor is a
fire.
vampire, and if the
he's-
mayor isn't a
he's-
vampire, what is she?
Yeah.
As this conversation's going on, Vazine exits the back, still blushing, and it's just like, who? Vampire? What? And just absent-mindedly picks up the glass and takes a drink.
I got this, guys. Don't worry.
Oh,
I'm a professional.
you sure
And
are.
I walk off towards the bar, towards Vizine. You there!
No.
Are you still drunk?
I flick my hair over my shoulder and try to avoid the same failings as last time.
Okay. Okay.
Well then, Mr. Vizine, was it?
That is my name, yes.
Very interesting that you run a tavern.
Is it?
Well, I think it's kind of interesting. I've actually always thought about opening my own tavern. I was wondering, like, what kind of like complications do you run into when you own a tavern? Because I've thought about
Kaya,
opening one because I
Kaya,
really
you
want to
had a
like have a lot of
question, remember?
friends. I do
You had a
have questions.
question.
Yeah, I've got a lot of questions. Like,
Oh, just
possibly,
a few,
I
Kaya.
just want to
Kaya,
know,
just a
like,
few.
is it really easy to make friends when you own a inn or a tavern?
Well, you meet a lot of interesting people, but usually they're just kind of coming and going unless they become regulars. And then, you know, sometimes they stick around, sometimes they don't.
Is that really
In a-
hard emotionally for the fact that people don't seem to stick around?
I'm
in a
used to
panic,
it.
I come up behind Kaya and just go, "Oh, speaking of meeting people, how'd you meet the mayor?"
Sorella, I mean, we came down here together.
Oh,
Well,
you came
in the
down
same
here
group,
together?
but yeah.
I meant
That's
kind
very
of meant,
interesting.
like how you met before that. Like how'd you meet?
Oh, we had the same boss, and he just kind of like frowns a little bit.
Oh, bosses can be really tough. I know this is really hard sometimes, especially when they're very difficult to deal with. Did your boss have any proclivities? Like blood, maybe?
Well, he
Lear
was.
just looks wide-eyed at Kaya, just shocked that Kaya even knew how to use that word.
Well, he's a bit intense sometimes, but
Sex while camping. Fucking intense. How intense?
Wait. Wait. Wait.
I think you broke Gal.
Let's roll that back. What did you just say? Hold on.
While this little interaction between Lear and Kai is going on, I would also like to approach, and I would like to ask, is Vizim's sleeve still rolled up, where like the dragon stuff is visible?
No,
Fuck.
it is not. He has fixed his sleeve.
Okay, is his like bracelet still visible? Is any of the stuff relating to dragons visible?
The bracelet, like the band of the bracelet's visible, but the actual dragon charm is not. But you do know, like...
Okay, I know he has it, though.
Yes, you know he has it, and you know that there are kind of little dragon motifs, bits and pieces, kind of scattered throughout the inn.
Okay, I would like to point at, like, one of the visages while making direct eye contact with him and go, bird.
How close are we to the ad break?
Bird? And he kind of, like, looks, and then he looks at Aegis and is like, no, that's a dragon.
Oh, dragons!
And
Yeah, I wanted to ask you about dragons.
I nod at him and I go,
Wait, let's go back to the boss
bird.
thing. About your... You mentioned that he's kind of hard at times. Are you still serving under the same boss or something? Lear is trying so hard to keep it together, but Lear is, like, obviously, like, panicking while asking this question.
He kind of frowns, like he's trying to figure out why he's... Like, he wants to say something, but he doesn't. Well, it was a long time...
I know that old memories can be very difficult to relive. Sometimes it's very difficult for me to relive memories, especially in relation,
stupider.
especially in relation to my family. See, me and my family never got along really well, and so I understand that sometimes that it can be very difficult. My family, actually, I saw that my family symbol was on the obelisk out there, and I was confused by that because my family. I don't know if you've heard of my family. Have you heard of the Gray family? Yeah, they're my family. They have the big symbol up on the obelisk, and I saw that Sorella.
Baby in the corner to
I saw that Sorella had some symbols
Not
with
gonna lie,
my
I'm
family's.
contemplating what you suggested while she was outside.
I saw that there was some symbols in Sorella's office with my family symbol on them, and that threw me off for a little bit. So I do understand that it can be hard to talk about old things, but would you be willing to share them with me?
Well,
we actually came full circle somehow.
Well, that's rough.
That's rough, buddy. Not to say that's rough.
Well, I haven't seen my family in a very long time, so I guess I understand.
This is not the time, buddy. Bones, please don't walk over the microphone. Go away.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't seen them since we came down. Well, I guess since the revolt. He kind of.
What were you saying?
The.
Seem to have a little bit of trouble saying it. Maybe you should try saying it again.
Be nice to him. It's difficult to relive old memories.
Well, the he seems to be fighting against what, like, he is being compelled to say something, but he's trying hard not to.
I walk over and I give him a hug.
I cannot.
Uh,
I cannot. You cannot.
Thank
You
you.
cannot do this to me.
He just kind of
You
blinks.
cannot believe you. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. We need. I need take 5. Are you really trying to impose to the power of love and friendship this interrogation right now?
Hey, it's all about truth. That's all that matters here.
I am dying.
I
We still
cannot.
gotta get him to talk about the bird.
We gotta get him. We got them to talk about the cult too. Okay. Okay. Back in. Okay. Back in. I'm good. I promise.
Why do you want to know?
What do I want to know about what? Sorry, I zoned out.
About
I.
my relationship with my employer?
Oh, I was just curious about that because I wanted to know more about you because I was wondering that maybe if it had anything to do with the dragon. There's supposedly dragons. I don't really know anything about dragons, but I figured that if you like dragons, then you're probably not a vampire because dragons spit fire, and I think vampires avoid fire. So I'm trying to give you the benefit of the doubt that maybe you're not a vampire.
I
think we've
see.
lost the plot.
I can assure you I am an elf. I don't I don't uh I I don't my mm,
I jump in and it's like, so did your boss not come down here with you, and it was just you and Sorella and some other people? That any of the other people that come with you still happen to be down here?
he's well, they some some
I pat him on the back.
some of them are further in, and we have an ad break.
Woo!
Y'all just about killed me.
I have to go take a bathroom break before I fucking piss
Yeah,
myself from
don't
laughing.
pee your pants.
Oh, it is that I was like, oh man, I have a truth serum. I actually have to talk about my family now. Shit.
Jesus Christ. The entire bit where Lear was like, I want to try and stop Kaya in slow motion, my brain instantly went to the fucking Quicksilver scenes from the X-Men movies.
That's what I was envisioning, honestly.
In the back of my head, I just heard, if I could put time in a bottle. I just started cackling.
No, I just about the time that Gal was like, I can't do this anymore. I just started breaking.
Oh no, I was like, okay, I'm
Oh,
under
dear
a truth
God.
serum.
I was
which
trying
means-
so hard.
Can we talk about the fact that the bots waited until the Riz scene to start infiltrating the chat?
That
Which,
was very great.
like, that was no, the best thing was absolutely you guys like continuing the bit in chat.
Yeah.
Like, I'm trying to keep an eye on chat, you know, because like I need to know things, and I just keep seeing like, Kaya, no. Kaya, get away from the door.
Kaya, please.
Oh, it started as just a bit, and then I was like, oh, this is a great way to just have off-scene fucking
Yes,
things
it is.
happening.
Oh
I
my God.
did send it in the
Yeah, you
I put
did.
it in there. I can't look at it without laughing.
No, I was like, okay, true serum. I gotta go interrogate. And I was like, Kaya always goes off script
Mhm.
because that's just Kaya. And I was like, oh, yeah, no, absolutely. Kaya wants to own a tavern. So let's just go with this now.
This is absolutely, I think, the funniest session we've had. That's saying something.
Pat, you don't know this, but several of us have had to mute because we cannot stop laughing.
Oh no, I've been watching the Foogies just like come on mute or come unmuted, and like in the emergency May chat, I see y'all. I can't fucking breathe.
Yeah, I have my mute
My
separate from
leg
the
went
Discord,
numb.
so it doesn't.
I figure if Kaya's being dead silent, then you're probably
Yeah.
muted.
If I'm silent, it's because I'm muted. I'm like, I had to mute myself. Especially when during the res scenes, one time I did not catch myself in time. Just immediate, like, oh.
No, there's one moment. I can't wait to go back and watch the VOD for this because it was during the Riz, and I hear Helios's mic cut in with like just half of a cackle.
Oh no, I muted like as they were walking up with the chalice. I muted and turned to Fob and was like, "I'm about to drink that fucking truth serum."
Excellent.
Like, it just
Helios, are you still alive over there?
Yeah, you good, big guy?
You good?
Yeah, no, sorry, I was using Google Translate because someone texted me saying Buona notte, which I had to look. Yeah, I didn't realize that's how you said goodnight. Sorry, I was like zoning out.
You're fine.
Fine. I think you needed to zone out for a second so you can recover.
Oh god.
Oh, that was so great.
Oh.
We're all gonna have six packs tomorrow.
Yeah. Oof. All right, we are back from ads. You guys are trying to question this poor man.
Was that what I was doing? I don't think Kaya knows
he does
what
not
she's
have a
doing.
good time anytime he sees us.
No,
if
he does not.
Sees us, he immediately knows it's going to be a bad time. Yeah, he still went in the back with Irie.
Well,
how bad he has it.
He's down bad. Like we. Irie's a bad bitch. What do you want?
Again. We've lost Gal. Gal's gone.
Gal's gone. Gal's dead.
The cruelty of releasing Kaya
out.
upon that man.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I had to give you the opportunity. I was like, this would be the best.
Yeah.
What was the last thing we asked? It was
did anyone else come down
people,
or like are they still down here?
And he said they were further down.
Mm-hmm.
And with a follow-up question now, it's like, what do you mean by further down? Is there more towns or something below us, or strongholds, perhaps?
Shouldn't. He just kind of is like physically trying to keep himself from answering. I think you should go.
I lean over. The eye patches for show. Both of my eyes work.
I ignore Kaya. And I look at Vizim and I look him dead in the eyes and I go, is the reason why you won't tell us anything because you can't or won't?
I can't betray my... And he just, like, is almost, like, resorting to, like, trying to figure out whether or not he can knock himself out at this point.
Oh my god, I'm, like, taking... Oh my god.
I can't...
Like, run straight into the walls.
The king is...
my mind. I am breaking so easily. I am sorry.
It's okay.
We all are.
I have been broken.
I
once again look at Zine and I go, if it's because you can't betray someone, is it because they're out to harm us? All you have to do is do a thumbs up or a thumbs down.
And he seemed. Go ahead. Someone give me a perception check. One of you give me a perception check.
Oh God, where did my dice go? I think I accidentally scattered my shit
One or
time,
most of you
in my
give me a
head.
perception check. Whoever
Okay.
wants to do one.
Rolling,
Ooh,
rolling.
Okay. Let me see what that came out to. That was a good roll.
Oh, where did my dice go?
I got a
I rolled
26.
it.
26. Wow. Okay.
Damn.
Hold on, I have to find my dice that went rogue. This is what happens when you don't use your UGG boot to roll.
Yeah, you have to use an UGG
dice.
or a
You have to
stiletto.
use-
Like,
or you'll lose your dice on the floor, like I just did. Oh, there it is. Hold on. Oh, can I use this roll? It's a good roll.
now you gotta roll it again.
Damn.
I know.
Well, shit. Oh, this is good. Alright, I got a 21.
Okay, both of you.
21.
Both of you. 21. Both of you recognize that Vizine seems to be scanning the inn.
Oh.
Almost like he's trying to figure out how much damage control he's going to have to do, or how much violence is going to be inflicted in here.
I tug on Lear's arm. I'm gonna give him one more squeeze of a hug, and I'm gonna tug on Lear's arm and be like, he doesn't seem like he really wants to talk right now. And that's okay, because I know talking about old family and friends is hard, so I think maybe we just leave him be.
I take one last look at Vizine and I go, we're going to leave now, but I want you to know that, I mean, Irie kind of seems like that she likes you a bit, so we will be on your side as long as you're on ours. And then I just take Kaya and push Kaya at the door before Kaya can say anything.
I'm really happy you're not a vampire.
Aegis,
What?
as they are leaving, I'm assuming you're probably like the last person to kind of leave, right?
Oh, I am so incredibly sorry. What
No,
just
you're fine.
happened?
You're fine. They're just walking away from Vizine. That's all.
Okay, I would just like to let it be known. I was zoned out, so I didn't hear a single word of whatever just happened.
It's okay. It's okay. Don't worry. I know it's getting late. As they are walking away, and you kind of turn to leave as well, you hear Vizine mumble something, and I am going to send it to you separately.
Oh, I hear it. Oh,
You hear
oh
it.
no.
Oh no.
Okay.
Oh no. It just doesn't like talking though.
I do.
Charades are a fun game.
You sure do. You sure do.
Charades is fun.
Can Aegis write?
Aegis
no,
does
he
not
can't.
know how to write.
He can't
I
read.
just can read.
I have sent it to you.
Oh, so wait, I hear what he said.
You hear him say it.
Aegis
Okay.
education arc.
Can I swiftly turn around?
Just ABCs.
How far away from me is he?
There is a bar between you and him.
As if that will stop me.
Okay.
I want to turn around and try and grab his scrawny ass.
Ooh, okay. Go ahead and give me a. Yeah, go ahead and give me a grapple. So you're gonna roll that essentially like an attack.
Oh,
but you can use your
grapple.
yes. So.
Oh.
Are you? Wait a minute. Are you picking him up, or are you just like?
I
What are you
wanna
doing?
like try and grab him by like the collar of his shirt.
Oh my god. The last time you did that, you bit that
Don't
man's
worry.
head.
Don't worry. What? So what am I rolling for this?
D20, and you're probably gonna want to use your strength.
Okay.
I'm sad that I'm not used as a weapon in this combat. Aegis is used me as a weapon in almost every combat.
That is
Kaya,
true.
If you trip,
So
Kaya, if
22.
you trip over a rock, you might die. We cannot
Okay.
use you as a
You
projectile
do
missile.
manage to grab him like by the collar, but you feel like quite a bit of resistance, and your monk training kicking in it does like kind of indicate like you grab him and you feel his weight shift just enough that like he is ready to, if you make a move, he will counter it. Like there is some kind of training this man has.
Did everyone else already walk away? Like, where's everyone else?
We're like a little bit far away,
Mhm.
almost completely out the door at this point.
They did not hear it at
Yeah.
all.
Mm-mm.
Well, I'm not worried about them hearing what he said. I'm worried about them like knowing if the confrontation that is currently happening is happening.
I feel like it'll
Unfortunately,
get
no.
loud.
Yeah, and
As soon as
there are already patrons kind of like standing up and moving away.
You've got like 2 seconds before Lear knows something is up.
Yeah,
Okay.
the mom instincts kick in.
Puff is
What I
not
have-
beside me. That means Aegis is not following.
Would I have a good enough grip to potentially like pull him over the counter towards everyone else?
You do, but again, you can feel it. He will attempt to counter you the second you do anything. So it's up to you.
Hmm.
Oh my god. Kaya, get your deception roll ready for damage control.
Okay.
I can't deceive. I'm under truth serum.
So I want to say
Shit, you're right.
I want to say as loudly as I can, hoping that the others will hear this.
Okay.
Like holding him by the collar. Tell them.
Ooh. Give me an intimidation check.
Oh, bet. I have a +5 for that. Yay!
That's
Ooh.
a dope ass line. Oh, I love
D20?
this scene.
D20 plus your is there should be a plus the intimidation, yeah.
Oh.
That was smooth.
This is such a cool scene. I'm so
That's
excited.
another 22.
22. And you're just did you fling him over or did you just say tell them?
I
Not
didn't
right
fling
in
him
their
over yet
face.
because I have a feeling he will counter, so I'm just holding him kind of
Okay.
like halfway
Alright.
over the counter, and I'm looking him dead in the eyes. And I say loudly to get their attention as well, tell them.
I've done whipped around and immediately I'm like panicking again, kind of doing that thing where like
Okay.
going back and forth, hands in the air, like whoa, whoa.
All right.
Wait a minute.
And Vizine, compelled by truth serum and this lizard man now holding him by the collar, says, "The king will rise again." And that is where we're ending tonight's session.
Fucking knew it. I did my job.
You did your job.
You
Yeah.
sure did.
Yeah, you did.
Beautiful.
Yeah,
I
you did,
the
buddy.
opposite of my job.
No,
Okay.
I would argue you did your job, Karu. You
You
very much did your
did.
job.
You did more than enough for your job, definitely.
You absolutely did. So yeah.
We all did our jobs.
Yes, you did. I'm proud of you all.
Yeah, Puff ate that turkey real good.
Listen,
sure did.
Puff's
He did
job
proud
is
of
to
him.
be cute. Like,
Yes,
of him.
and he was
and
exceptionally.
he was.
Oh, that was so good. I think that was maybe the best session.
Christ, the
So
hair on the
was-
back
that
of my
was-
neck stood up when you sent me what he said, man. I was like, oh, I gotta do something about this.
Yeah. Yeah, you do. I wasn't sure.
The funny thing is, wait, the funny thing is that Aegis did speak, which is very rare for Aegis to ever do. But
Mhm.
instead of just telling us what he said, because we would believe Aegis if he had told us,
Mhm.
Well, here's the
That's a
thing.
killer
decided to
scene,
go straight to
was-
violence.
Here's the thing. I've established the rule for Aegis is the most he will say is like 2 words.
Exactly.
That is it. Like 2 words at a time. So
Mhm.
I was like, it would be so much easier to just grab him, get everyone else's attention, and say the 2 words that will make it the most clear. And I was like, okay.
Oh, it was such a good scene, though. It was so
Oh my
good. I loved it.
I
It
don't.
had
I
such
can't even.
power.
I can't even recount how many things just happened.
Yeah.
It was either
Mhm.
content by it being interesting, which is what I went with, or content by it being stupid and funny by having to do
You
charades.
roll in that
Mhm.
one and you accidentally smashed his face into the counter and he gets up and starts swinging.
I mean,
I
to-
took a chance.
To be fair, Kaya was actually getting answers out of him. There were quite a few things that he said that were
Yeah.
indicative of something.
I was like, how do
Yeah,
I
we got a
give
lot of
of this
information.
tiny bit of truth serum without being really weird?
Hey, drink from my weird looking chalice.
Yeah, just like
Don't
just
mind
take
all
a
the
sip, take a
fucking-
sip.
Don't mind everyone else's spit on the rim,
Yeah.
including the crocodile man.
Uh-huh,
Don't
uh-huh.
mind the little piece of burnt skin that's floating over the top. That's from the
In-
person that drank.
In all
Ew.
fairness,
Yeah.
in all fairness, which is like out of character, I was like, this is a good idea, and also in character, I was like, this also is something she would do. I was like,
Mhm.
there's nothing that saves our asses more than one of your party also drinking it.
Yeah.
Like,
No, that was
if one of your party drinks it, it's like, oh, it's
I was-
not that.
It's funny that Lear was so concerned that Irie would end up drinking it.
only for it to be
Uh-huh.
Kaya.
To completely forget that Kaya is Kaya
Mhm.
and needs to be accounted for.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
For sure.
It was it was a very fun. I loved the truth serum because I wanted to be a part of the fear,
Hmm.
but I didn't get to be a part of the fear effect, and I was like, you know what? I need to take advantage of the truth serum while it's here.
Yeah, no, you guys did great. I
was so
was
much fun.
laughing myself silly while also trying so hard to remember like what I needed
Wait,
to
what's the lore?
But I hope you guys had as much fun as I did. Thank you guys as always for playing with me.
Absolutely.
Best party. Thank you.
Yeah.
And thank you to our lovely viewers who have hung out with us for this time. I hope you guys had a lot of fun. Thank you again, Killjoy, for the
cackling at
raid.
herself.
Yeah, no. I hope your lungs are intact.
Oh my.
Aw, thank you,
crap.
Wacky.
Oh, it was a great stream.
It was so much fun.
I think I have a
Uh,
new favorite session.
Yeah, no, this is I
Yeah.
think my favorite session so
Absolutely.
far.
It really was going to be hard to top the picnic scene
Yeah, the
Yeah.
picnic was gonna be really
personally, but somehow we managed to do it.
yeah.
Not even 10 minutes into
This
stream.
episode had everything: romance, drama, comedy,
Action.
a bit of violence.
Yeah.
It was great.
Awesome. Well, as
and
per
nobody
usual.
got stabbed.
Yeah, no one got stabbed. Well, Lear almost died, but no one got stabbed.
It was
Woo!
for science.
Yeah. Although we might be coming back into combat next session, who knows?
Well,
We'll
I'm
see,
assuming
we'll
that's
see.
the
Experience
case,
from this,
considering.
by the way?
What?
Did we get any experience from any of this, by the way? This
Oh,
whole
yeah,
debacle?
I will give you guys can have 300 experience.
Hell
What are
yeah.
we at now?
Okay.
I don't know.
We're at
You tell me.
8400.
8400? Yeah, so
We're
you guys are getting
closing in.
close to level 5.
Excellent.
Yeah. So, depending on what you decide to do, you might hit level 5 before some shit hits the fan.
What if we hit
What I was
level
hoping
5
for, to be
before we get
honest.
to Frox and he's still level 4?
It'll be fine. There's not too much of a difference necessarily.
That's fine, he
But
can
also
just hide
Frox is
all the time.
weirdly tanky.
Yeah.
is.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah,
more of a
this-
tank than I am.
Well, the thing is, Aegis, is you do, or Helios, you do the job of a tank, which is to take all of the hits.
Yeah, that's fair.
Mhm.
Get behind me, my friends.
Yeah.
We just do it with unintention instead of intention.
Yeah, and then Kaya just hits off an explosion. It's fine.
Explosion!
And also sets the inside of Aegis's mouth on fire.
Yeah.
Dude, there's no
It's a
proof it
different
was
kind
me.
of spicy than the poison,
No, it was the
though.
vampires.
You want to bet? I can go look at the VOD right now,
Aegis-
Connor.
Aegis is
there's
on
no proof
a
it was me, it was
quest to
vampires.
taste every type of spice out there, from poison to fire.
Yeah.
I'm
Mhm.
just racking
Which
up
makes
tastes.
sense considering, like, mammals are the only ones that can taste, like, capsaicin. Like,
Oh,
actual
yeah.
spice. So, for him, that is the equivalent of eating a hot pepper.
Why is it so spicy?
Why is it spicy? Alrighty, friends. As per usual, the VOD will be up on my YouTube in case anybody wants to go back and rewatch the session. I know I will. And yeah, we will be back hopefully soon with another session. Thank you guys so much.
He's
Bye-bye,
not a kid.
everybody.
He's
That's not a...
5.
He's definitely a kid.
Alrighty, so we do have a little raid message that I have put in chat. So if you guys could give that a copy so that whoever we go spread the love to knows that we came from the void. And I will see you guys tomorrow for a regular stream, and hopefully soon with another D&D. Alright, everybody. Bye-bye.
Bye, everybody.
Goodbye.
Quick, someone burp.
No. Oh.